for the most part, if I was going to invest out of state, I would be looking for a market where, and the cool part about it is all those tools you mentioned are great. There's one tool that you can use that will literally put a lot of this data right in front of you very easily now in ChatGPT. So like you can literally ask it some of these questions. But one thing I would look for is I want a market where you, so you want population, right? So you figure out how populated you want your market to be. So you put your population in, and then you say, all right, I want a market that has a population between X and Y, where the median home price is lower than the national average, and the median rent price is at the national average or above. And what that's doing is it's helping you find places where you're going to be able to get some cash flow and appreciation, because you have a market that has population growth, where home prices are lower but rents are higher. So you're typically going to be able to, in markets like this, you can typically get cash flow and you can get appreciation over time. And then I would niche down from there. So once you kind of have that list, you can niche down maybe based on how far away from that market you want to be. So you can say, all right, well, I want, now select markets that are within X amount of miles from wherever, right? Other things I would look for is you want population growth year over year. I'd look at population growth year over year for the last 10 years. Once you got it narrowed down to about 5 to 10 markets, look at population growth year over year for the last 10 years. You want a place where population growth is steadily going up. You don't want a place where it just kind of like hockey sticks up and then comes back down, or where it's consistently going down. You want a place where people are consistently moving to. And then I would look at, once you narrow down from there, then you can look at the local economy in those markets. And what you're looking for in the local economy is what types of companies are there, and are those companies likely to continue to stay in business, right? Are they old manufacturing jobs that are going to go away? Or is it new technology jobs? Is it government jobs? Is it colleges? Is it hospitals? Things that are going to stick around for a while. And then from there, once you dig a little deeper and you've got it really narrowed down, then I'd start to look at which of those cities or companies are spending money on growing in the area. If cities or companies are spending money on expanding their downtown, or bringing in new infrastructure, bringing in new jobs, or putting in transportation to get from one type of area of town to where other jobs are, that's a good sign. That's a sign that there's going to be continued job growth. And so that's kind of how I'd narrow down or niche down into a place I would want to invest.